What's up guys, in this episode of Inspired Chats, we were going to talk about show coverage, but unfortunately don't have the full details of all the shows and stuff from back in the day, where they are now, and what shows are coming. So we're going to leave that one for a few weeks until we get our final details given to us, so we don't mess up this video. In this episode we're going to talk about transformations and what's in the build, so stay tuned. Alright, first of all, we've got Bobbin's truck. Now, everyone will know Bobbin's truck from the Chop Shop Australia days. It had a crazy tailgate design from back in the day, and it is absolutely killer. As you can see here, shorty Rodeo, had the usual mismatched body, had caddy lights and everything, which was pretty cool. Back in the day, a lot of trucks had caddy lights. When he brought the Tentaco Showdown, it had a bug catcher on it, had the weird front end. It then went to bare metal. It was bare metal for a while there. I'm not going to go into full detail about the truck because I personally don't know the full details. It's just from what I've seen over the years, what Bobbin's told me, and basically what everyone's talked about the truck. It's got suicide doors and everything. It's got really nice billets on it, and it was killer when it was bare metal, and now it's second to none. This truck is simply amazing. The color combination, the interior, the fine details that Bobbin and his brother and his shop did is just second to none. Can't get any better than this truck. To run an LS combo setup, it's airbagged all around or body dropped, has full interior, and everything is color coordinated just right. But what he does do is he drives it. He drives the hell out of it. I've seen him do skids, I've seen him drag it. I've seen him cruise from Sydney to Jindabyne. He drives the absolute hell out of it, and it's just a testament to their ability and their quality. Next up, we've got Jared Watts and Igo Low. Now, Igo Low's been around for a fair while now, since I think Jared said to me it was 2008. Don't quote me on that. It was bagged in the rear, simple Hilux, had some fun with it. Then he went to a different setup in this truck. He went body drop, went suicide doors, killer front end on it. The front end looks wicked, the Phantom grille and everything, but the thing that ties this truck together is it's body dropped, and it's like the perfect body drop where the seal sits real nice, bumper sits on the ground. He upped his game after a while of it being in primer and body drops and stuff. He then got it painted. It's a really nice brown, it's a really nice texture, it suits the truck down to none. So we filmed this truck when we went down to Melbourne for our road trip that we did. He's also in a documentary, and then got the interior done. So this truck's got everything you possibly want in the truck, minus the engine combination. So all he's got left now is the engine combination, so hurry up, Jared.
You know you're wrong and you're sorry. Bitch, I had a long day, back up off me. You get the spitting all up in my face. About to say some shit that we just can't erase. My heart is moving at a fast.
Ethan Morgan's been in the scene for a while now. He sent us in some photos of his Hilux. This is what it looked like when he first got it, and did some small modifications like anyone would. He then airbagged it, put the chrome front end and everything on, and took it to some shows, cruised it around as much as he could. Basically, one might say, why would you chop this up and go to a different setup? Well, that's mini trucking. Nothing ever stays the same for long. He then went to a different look, changed the front end up. He put a 1UZ ProCharged engine in it, which is pretty out there. Come on, like most people do a 1UZ or an LS and do a turbo setup. It's got a ProCharger. Like that's wicked. I personally am in favour of ProChargers. It's got full interior, undercarriage is all painted and real nice. Got really nice wheels. It's done really nice. And I've said nice way too many times now, but there's no other words to describe this. It's absolutely wicked, and he drives the hell out of it. We've seen him at Halfway Havoc on the grass events. He's been down in Island people doing skids and helis. It's been built to be driven, and he definitely drives it hard. So back in the day, there was a few trucks that were pinnacle to the Australian mini truck scene, and Thomas Tatton's Hilux was one of them. It was shaved all around, Phantom grille and everything, full chromed out engine bay, interior, undercarriage all painted. It had a lot. It was a fully finished show truck. He decided to go to a different look. So most mini truckers, when they finish, they sort of get bored after a couple of years, and then they start tinkering away, changing colour coordinations or changing wheels. Well, Tatton ended up going a completely different way. He stretched it, he did big billets. At one point he was doing LS, and now he's gone, by the looks of it, a 2J or a 1J. I could be wrong. It's looking good. We can't wait to see this truck in the flesh, as I would personally love to shoot this truck. It's cool. It's really, really cool. Hope to see you out in some shows, Tatton. So we made a public post on I Love Playing Mini Trucks Facebook page asking for people about the transformations. We had Boway comment a photo of a $100 bill and his surf. So the story is Boway bought a ticket at Halfway Havoc and they were giving away a fully built surf. This surf is killer, it's red, it's bodied, it's been around for a little while and it's wicked. So the $100 bill was he bought a ticket and he won that truck. So we can't wait to see that truck driving the streets, cruising around. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and Bo's definitely a lucky guy. So one truck that's been around for a very, very long time is Low 22A. So Low 22A was a Rodeo from the early days that everyone knew. It had chrome wheel arches, it was grey, billets, killer truck. Dylan Jam ended up buying it, and unfortunately had a rear ender in it, so he had to change the tub and everything. So he went a completely different aspect to this truck. He went and did all new tub, painted the whole cab and everything, new front end and stuff. Kept the billets, which is cool, and kept the wheel arches, which is wicked. A really nice white combination with the stripes down the side, and this colour is bright. It's one of the brightest colours you can get, and it stands out like dog's paws. We shot this just cruising the streets and that video calm before the storm, and he drives it everywhere he possibly can, and at the moment he's doing an interior on it. We don't have any photos of it just yet, but he's going to send some photos through once it's in. That truck has everything minus an engine combination. We hope there is going to be one, but we're just glad to see this truck driving around and can't wait to see there's some shows coming up. So I don't have too many photos of this truck, but this is Larkin. Fucking Larkin. He has a Rodeo, it's bodied, it's dual cab, it's got MU guards, it's got a boosted 3.8 litre Combi engine in it, it's got a full interior diamond stitch. It's a wicked and fun looking truck. Now he's done everything you possibly can to this truck. It's got everything you want. You got power, you can drag the streets, you can cruise to shows, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. Take the family out if you wanted to. This truck is a testament to his ability. It's wicked, it stands out, it's got caddy lights, and no details left undone. Now here's a different one that you didn't know about this truck. Luke Shepard from MCM No Clearance. He had a Rodeo, it was bone stock with a canopy, and he transformed it into a triple cab Rodeo. It's full stretch, triple cab, 20s or 22s, I could be wrong. It's one of those trucks you just can't help but laugh at it, but appreciate all the workmanship with it. He's done an absolutely wicked job on this. We wish it was still around, don't really know what happened to it. But when it was around, he thrashed around on the Halfway Havoc grass events, which was a sight to see. That would have been a handful to move around. But he did drive it whenever he possibly can. Now I don't know too much information about this truck, but I've been following it for a long time, since the days I was going to Chop Shop Australia pretty much every week. It's got a blower, and it's got a big V8 in it, and it does skid. It's a dual cab Hilux. It was at Chop Shop for a fair while there. This is Bonswick's truck. It's got suicide doors, it's got a Tacoma front end, it's got the rear skins put into it also. A lot of work and a lot of craftsmanship has gone into this truck. Now we saw it 2 years ago, I think it was, at Summer Nuts, cruising around on the streets, doing a couple of skids here and there, and you can hear this truck from a mile away. It's loud. So that transformation was a big one, going from a stock dual cab Hilux to pretty much you could say it's a monster. So if you're watching this Bonswick, I want to photo shoot your truck and video it and do a feature on it, because it's personally one of my favourites. So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, because I sure did. It was good to see some trucks from before and now, and next episodes, who knows what's going to happen. We could do a show coverage episode, or we could show some more in the builds. you have to wait and see.